So they say better listen to spirit, but I told you better make sure it's spirit. I am God. Talk through me. I don't need to clarify myself for any. We got a hierophant up here at the top. What's this card back here? Wall Street. So somebody could have lost money. This hierophant could have been a sacrifice for this wall energy or this Wall Street energy. Um, and then we got somebody was not a hero for this person. They could have went there for help through somebody else. Like this could be somebody, a masculine energy. They got a mother's attachment to them. Like a mother is attached to your spouse or your man or a guy or something, and they be trying to get like a mother figure. And we got this person ain't no hero. They just street. So somebody could be just a street level individual, which means that they want to bring everything down to the street. So somebody didn't reach the heights of like there's no royalty in someone. Like I feel like there's a level of anyways, it's Shay Seeking. Welcome back to the platform. I appreciate you guys being here. I fell asleep for a little bit, but I figure I'm just gonna come back. We got the Most High here, and we got somebody could be calibrating something to get somebody back on on the right track. This could be a mature man. We got number 5. Again, somebody could be fixing a birthday or something, but you didn't get the message. Okay, something is hidden. So somebody could be fixing something that was wrong on these documents that we seen earlier over here. But you're not getting the message. I'm thinking somebody want us to still talk about it. hmm Trying to see if you connected to something. So somebody could have changed something on some paperwork a long time ago back right, and you didn't never get the message. So this could be somebody checking to see if you still tapped into a certain frequency. And then we got movie energy. Somebody may not be for movies or something either. Um, Again, so this could be a sacrifice. This wall person or Wall Street person could have sacrificed this hierophant on some street level shit, or they just didn't rise higher than street. Okay. And somebody could be also like testing the Lord, but thou shalt not test the Lord. Um, because the Lord is going to be here sending messages to all different types of people from all different walks of life. Like I said, the world card is the same thing. Okay. Um, Girl, I'm just tired of lowly level. It's just these niggas, these ignorant people is just growing more rampant. Somebody can try to use your slang talk or when you get in a certain way of speaking to say something, but these is people that can't see. They can see the light, but they don't see everything that exudes around it. There's a certain level of, like I said, somebody could be ghetto or I mean talk slang or something, but there's still something regal about that person. The way that they carry themselves most of the time is like this, okay? Um, but somebody is trying to test the Lord, and these people is gonna get blown out of the water. So, mm, when you know these things, you do things and then whatever. Come like, listen, okay. I want you to misunderstand. I'm not no. Please don't let me be misunderstood. Please don't let me be misunderstood. That's not me. Go ahead and misunderstand me. See when that wrath come in. Do you understand it? So we got the hero here in reverse, and we got this street person. Somebody could be moving away, all right? Mm, That's really I'm a challenging person. I've been put through the ringer to take the challenging road every single time, whether I chose to or not. So I don't know. I don't know who these people think they playing with or something. God picked the right person for the job, really, actually this time. So I don't get carried away in other people's feelings. I never really been a good person to talk about death. If your mama or your daddy die, you probably don't want to call me because I mean, I'll be your friend. I could come pick up something, bring it to you. If you get sick, you don't want to get out of the bed, I'll come sit there with you every day and talk to you. But to sit there and like, I don't know. I'm just not the one. I'll try to get you to get your mind off of it, talk about other things, but I don't like, I'm not the person you want to call to coddle you or something during the death. If you need something, I'm there. But I can't sit in your face and cry with you and mm I don't. People can say it's like some kind of way, but I've never been good at that. It's actually very nerve wracking and strange when people die and I got to be around people. Like, I don't know if I should smile. I don't know. I think I almost, to be honest with you, I thought somebody was joking when they said that, or I was laughing about something. This is what got me one time. I would think I was laughing about something and joking with my friends in my room when somebody came and told me about my grandmother's death. So when I heard it and I looked at my dad, I had a smile on my face. And I'm like, why did you have a smile on your face? But I'm like, oh yeah, I was joking around about something when he came in, like, huh? Like that or whatever. But I had a smile on my face. Or it could have even been, and then I kept on smiling, but it was like a nervous thing, like, huh? You know, I'm just not really good with stuff like that, you know. So or might like I'll wait a couple days or something to come see you or something. I don't like to be around. I don't know. That's just been me. But anyways, I don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to be there for somebody like about that when they crying like right there. I don't like it. So somebody could have didn't hear somebody's cry. Maybe on purpose. I don't know. Now somebody could be crying about a death. So somebody could have passed away. You know, these people like don't be calling your family and stuff when you get into it. I don't have nobody to call. I promise if people listen to what I'm saying, they're doing what they want to do to niggas on the street. They're not doing it because of me or because I said it on my channel. They just glad it got said across the channel so they can go do something to somebody that they've been wanting to do something to. That's how I feel in some of these situations or in your situation, whatever situation we picking up on here. It really don't matter. It's kind of general. So the movie energy, this could be also like a 10 of cups or something like this. But if something was not a 10 of cups, something wasn't like what they thought it was going to be. Maybe I'm okay. 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles. Mm, 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 what that is. So I don't know if somebody called for some kind of help for something, or like I said, if somebody was a part of this, if somebody is a part of this fleet here, if somebody is part of this fleet, because I feel like there's been a battle on Wall Street, like within a family unit, yeah, something like this within a family unit. There's been a battle here. Um, it's like somebody could be somebody could have been working for or working with this person on the street level, and they just somebody wasn't really um something. They wasn't really cut out for this. You know, this could be somebody that is the imposter or my impersonator. Why? I don't know why that would be. Um, mm Kind of strange because I feel like we're dealing with a lot of mental illness or something right here at this point. Okay. Mm, it's almost like somebody's like, oh no, stay down here with us if you talk like this or use this language. And I'm like, you fool. Whatever this is, this my I was born whatever this is. The hell wrong with these people? Not so fast. This could also be somebody trying to like kill somebody or stop somebody at this point so that they can have the money to present to you to say, come to me and come get with me then, or come to me or something like this. Like nigga, it ain't no reason for you to be talking like anybody that I've been close to in my life. It ain't no reason for there's no reason for anybody that my man allegedly met through me, unless these people was already in a scam thing. There's no reason for anybody that I thought my man met this person through me to be talking to my man or my children. Really, the way that things go over here, it really would, because my mom always been my mom. She come through me to see the kids. So it really ain't no need. It wouldn't be no reason for nobody to be talking to nobody. I mean, the way that my children was we was home people. Mind our business at home. We went to functions or whatever. My kids used to stick around me when we go to functions. They don't like to, it take them a little bit of warm up and mingle and stuff. If we was at somebody's house that we rarely be there, they be sitting all around me. It wouldn't be no reason for an auntie or anybody really, to be honest with you, not on any sides of the family, to be calling my children directly. I mean, people could call it what they want to, but that's what it is. Because it wasn't that kind of thing with us. Like, I don't know. I'm just really thinking about this a lot. So it's like not so fast. Somebody could be using their other cars or something to get something done on a local level or something here. Because a lot of people might be staying low to the ground and they say it's better to stay that way or something like this. So what I tell you, people with a lot of money, they got cars with not that much money. People with not that much money that stand in the street, or they never want to raise higher, but they would rather bring the royalty down to their level, bring this down, the government down to their level. These people, because of the level of thinking, this could be if these are Westworld people, this was the way thought is the way that they was created. Okay. When I even say the nation break, somebody is purposely trying to have other people draped in and have me looking over here bummy or without clothes or clothes with holes in it or something. Because they think they looking at the outside or they looking at the flesh and say the nation will rise no higher than a woman. Well, because they're looking at it like that, you get what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna get. But really, you know, I feel like we at a level where the potential of something is still high, vibrate. We can't get people to go up higher vibrating. You get what I'm saying? So mm, it's not that I'm low vibrating. It's just we can't get the majority or the masses to come up because the nation would have already been collapsed all the way totally. We just dealing with some people that's trying to keep grasp of some power that they shouldn't have had in the first place. So we got he. I told you it's some people coming at somebody sideways, like um, it's some people coming sideways at somebody, like it, whenever they feel like I'm standing in masculine energy, they send abusive messages through online or other things as if, oh, a girl deserves this. I'm not trying to take care of no girl. I don't know what it's like to take care of no woman. I'm a woman myself. You get what I'm saying? I'm a female king. And so I don't know how to take care of no one. I don't know what this is talking about. Somebody trying to do some. Ain't nobody trying to say that. Ain't nobody trying to step on no man's toes. Yeah, I ain't seen one yet. It ain't no disrespect to men in general unless you want it to be. What I'm saying is I haven't felt or seen anything while we in these conditions of this type of warfare that would make me say, okay, I could submit to this particular person. See, and I don't have to sit here and explain that to y'all. I don't have to say, oh, I promise I'm gonna submit to a man, but that's not what we're doing here. There's no explanation. You know what I'm saying? This is so weird. I don't have to. I'm not worried about these people or controlled by these concerned with these people. It's just the situation or the structure or whatever we're talking about here. It's kind of weird. Okay, somebody, so they want you. They're gonna send fear tactics towards you so you can say, "Oh, maybe I do need a man." That's silly. People need to not try to attack people, or they should not try to snake people. Or I would never understand a man that's not paying somebody's bills to sit there and wonder what a woman is doing in a man's house, even if he a bitch or whatever this is. If he paying the bills, what is you concerned about trying to tell that woman anything? She that one that's why I said this is going to end up being like a nuclear bombing or something of this fucking nation. Now I know this ain't the whole nation. I know that you guys have people that are geared towards like trolling and gang stalking. Sometimes somebody is doing this on purpose to get you to look at certain views that you're not looking at. Or well, me, I know that that's why they're doing it to me. Is to try to get my thought on certain things or to press certain issues like if they want me to fear that Africans are here taking over, they'll put a whole bunch of African stuff in my thing. Or uh, I guess they're trying to say that if something don't go some way, then Africa is going to be in charge or something. It's like it's not happening. That's increasing, and I said no. And so, you know, something like this, like somebody is not ready or something like this, and then it would be the same thing. Like go clean up your own house, right? Before you come over here trying to tell me how to clean mine. So you know, I don't I don't like no um I don't like the fact that people think I'm being hateful or something because I'm not that kind of person, or I'm not uh being forgiving or something like this. Okay. Um it's just I know for a fact that this is something real shady being done, possibly over a relationship or something. And I know that it's very dangerous to make any decisions about anything right now, but something cannot stay stagnant. And just because I chill at home, somewhat introverted, doesn't mean that this is what I want to be doing. It's just what the cause for right now. So obviously, I feel like people have a different walk of life or way of life than I do, right? So, you know, you know, nobody wants to feel like because if these people are going around trying to make me think that I got to get some kind of transformation, then I don't know what if people came before me and had to go through this process. I don't know what they told them. Maybe they was able to tell them like, I'll give you $1 trillion, $2 billion right now if you do this, or if you change yourself, or you remove your breast and wear this. So I don't know what they could have did with these people. Okay, if you just leave your wife and kids right now, it's $3 million right here in this suitcase. I don't know what they did. Okay. Mm, it. I can tell you this. It doesn't feel like a fair something. It's like whatever is attached to you, your soul tribe or mine. It's like they're all floating on some spaceship. Maybe waiting for you to accept their apology. Maybe waiting for you to apologize to them. But it's just something that here is about miscommunication Totally. And it kind of frustrates me because I feel like this is something that's been going on for centuries, and it's more important to get the communication. When they've been saying they've been coming here for centuries talking to they wasn't talking to them. They was just stealing from them, or they was just blocking them, or it's more important for me to get those little things kinked out than to worry about the people. The people, I would say the people come and go, but we also didn't have a problem with people that didn't come and go. They still here. And I don't know if they're supposed to be still here. There's other things like this that is the problem for me. Look, if somebody's asking my opinion, okay, if somebody's asking my opinion, that's that. But again, to layman minds or these people that had already configured something here, or these low base vibrational people that's even thinking about lustful things or silly things, it doesn't matter to talk to. That's why I'm telling you, it's this is the illness here. This is the illness here. This is the illness here. What they say, the ill nana. It's that's the illness here. Believing something. These people could have thought that somebody else or something else was Jesus. That's the ailment here. It's like they've been in an arcade game or like a fantasy, or you know this could also be as giving me Fat Albert and them coming in trying to get that girl Kayla Pratt some friends. You understand? It's like I'm gonna be excited when they say we found it. We found out what the fuck it is. Like that's what it is. But the thing that's pissing me off is somebody know what the kink is. They know what the kink is. They know where it is in the water holes. You know, okay. That's the problem, and it's afflicting a lot of people. And somebody will be calling themselves a hero or something like this here. Okay. They also might know that they may be in a safe zone, and the person that matters a lot, maybe even more than them, is not, or something like this. And the person that is not in a safe zone, they may not be crying about it or nothing, but it's just like I just want y'all to know that that's what the fuck this person is on. You know what I'm saying? This is what somebody is on right now. So it's more about those things. You know what I'm saying? That's just how my mind think. I don't know. For who this is talking about. It could be talking about me. It could be talking about somebody else. It's the principle of the matter here. Somebody really kind of low level wants people to continue to think that they're the higher power, and you're stopping people from actually lifting or working with a higher power and building up. You understand? Um these could also be people that know that when you're in doubt or something, you build up or you go up. It ain't about praying to God. It's about I don't know. I don't know why I keep popping my head up like I'm popping it through it like a the whack a mole thing or something. But mm, it's something like that. Because I'm seeing this guy like, wait a minute. Somebody's like, I gotta move or something. Somebody got bad habits, or somebody smoke, or they do. I don't know what this is, but it's like, nah, because your mind is fucked up. Your mind ain't right. You went to somebody that told you they can get your mind right, and it got fucked up. And now you don't know what to do here. I told you somebody's got that there's a woman recruiting these men, and they buy them a power tool or something like this, probably. To if they act right, instead of Red Lobster, like a power tool or something. Okay. But I also, like I said, somebody could be getting a lot of packages or getting a lot of stuff. They could be traveling or moving, or they're trying to get some things that they need before they move or before they go somewhere, or I don't know. Somebody could also be building something here, or something could have happened to somebody when they were building something. Okay. I feel like a person could have been building something. Like I was watching some people like, oh, we was building our truck or whatever. When we left, we was building our van on the because I be watching people like with their little mini houses on wheels and stuff. And they were like, we was building our stuff on the road or whatever. So somebody must have had to hurry up and get the hell up out of Dodge or something. Um, with this person with this dark mind, and these people was building whatever it is on the road here. But I'm thinking if any time a king doesn't want to be having his queen and it's her queendom before he came in as the king, you know, he could just choose to, do something else. You get it? You know, it's also like I'm not gonna dress up and do all this stuff or whatever like this. And I know that there's somebody with a microchip that they stole from the king from the palace is walking around here, living under a bridge in Manhattan or something like this, um, pretending to be the royal family, pretending to be King Charles. Um, I'm not gonna get dressed up just to tell y'all some fancy words on here. Yeah, something don't make sense about that. Then you training me to do something that I know that sound nuts. It sound crazy. hmm just like just like to tear something down and not even have nothing in mind of what you was gonna put there instead. But maybe a home or off the grid in humble beginnings, or like I said, these people could have went to other countries. They could have just robbed America, took all our shit to other countries, and then they're over there. Okay. Um, that's why I was thinking, if this was just a trend with all these school buses being converted and stuff like this, where is the school bus graveyard? Do these people pay it forward? Like sell it after they, get settled down, got 4 kids or something, and they want to get out of the thing and buy a house? Do they take it to like the is there like a school bus conversion resale shop? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Mm. Because it could have been like a whole bunch of Bonnie and Clydes. So like somebody could have uh said like, dang, I know it's gonna be Bonnie and Clyde anyway, no matter what you saying. Somebody didn't trust what I said. And so they could have went and took somebody on a Bonnie and Clyde mission. Or a whole bunch of people just went on Bonnie and Clyde missions, right? Because I know, when you think about it, I was thinking, I know ain't nobody like, I care about her so much, or I care about him so much, I'm gonna leave him at home, not tell him I'm going on a Bonnie Clyde mission, take somebody else, or just go by myself and come back and bring all the stuff to the person. I don't know. I don't see it. All right. We got Son of David, Four of Pentacles, or somebody that's really like they're really trying to hold on to something. Somebody could have been trying to hold on to a person by leaving them behind. And then we have the Hierophant. Could be a Hierophant. Could be a Taurus. All right. Again, there's like some people trying to say, yeah, if you can't hear spirit because you don't got a spirit or something like this. But I just feel like I just think that we different people or something like this. Again, we have look at this, y'all. I cannot keep cards in my hand. We have this energy with this 9 here. Again, somebody could be Aquarius or could have been a Pegasus energy. This could also be somebody, a Pegasus could be somebody, it could really very well be magical being, a female masculine without a phallic. That's how I look at the Pegasus. The unicorn, they already had the horn, they got it added on, but they're magical, a magical being as well that may be able to fly. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This could be like somebody took your space in the soul tribe and it's too late to change it. Do you understand? It's too late to change it. They might even take it to tools of service where if it's like, damn, the soul tribe left without me, that mean I got to go back 10, 20 years. Somebody might try to take you back 10, 20 years and try to son you or treat you like a child, but they're not going to take you back 20 years where you look like you 20 years younger. This is also some people that's tired of somebody like aging slow on the planet or something like this, like some bullies or whatever that messes with people's, some bullies or something like this that messes with people's, that messes with people's timeline or their existence. Okay, even if somebody was trying to get me to convince me that they was God, they should be humiliated, they should be embarrassed right now. Okay, Whoever this is, they should be embarrassed by now. If they're trying to abuse me, which would possibly be, depending on what they're doing, looked at as a weakest link if I've been out of the loop for 30 years or something. If they're trying to do that, this would just be so humiliating for whoever this is. I like to look at things on that level. So I said, you just want to come over here and see that somebody is like anybody else. You can't even comprehend it. And if everybody was being fair and honest, I feel like they would be able to, but you're trying to make it difficult for somebody that been going through difficult, whatever this is. And I don't even think this is like, I've always had to work so hard. Not that kind of, you know what I'm saying? But I just know when it comes to when I feel very lifted in my soul, I wake up, I'm like, oh my God, I feel so good. Why? Why is everybody trying to bring me down? Or why this? And, and I could feel it running. I could feel it like a thermostat. I could feel how you, a thermometer or something, when you trying to get your temperature, them old ones that used to had a red line in there and it be going up and down. I could feel it. I be having to hide it from the world. It's like, when did we come to this point where this piece of whatever this is that I feel every day, I have to find it and then, bottle it up and try to, I'm not trying to hide it, but do you understand what I'm saying? This is the creepy stuff. Because even when you talk about Anne Frank, or you talk about some of these people that have these so-called stories or whatever that's written, people say it's so honorable, but they could see somebody going through it right then and could do something about it right then, and they don't do nothing about it. And to me, now, I'm not begging for nobody to do nothing about it. Whatever this is, I will adjust to it too and keep on moving. Do you understand? So it's different when you seeing people try to take like the little highs out. Like somebody got that much time to watch a person, and if this was God, God should be embarrassed. Would be embarrassed to try to take every little measure of something good coming. That's why I see it. This is like a hurt parent, or I don't know. They feel like you hurt them one time. They want to teach you a lesson some kind of way. You probably didn't learn these lessons when you let them think something. You probably didn't learn these lessons when you was a child. You didn't have to. This is something you should not be doing to your child to teach them a lesson about what, because they love themselves or something. So somebody's doing the same thing at an adult age to a person, okay? And it still ain't doing nothing because the person never needed it. The person never needed reprimanding. They never needed correcting. They never needed it. I told you, somebody has a God complex. Somebody has a God complex. Somebody never needed the reprimanding that a person is trying. Somebody just got left in a position of authority or something for too long. They think they the son. They think that you supposed to be carrying this with them on it, with these ripped up clothes, and these people could play around up here, have these fancy clothes, wear the royal colors, wear the sun colors, and have this person down here underwater or something, like drowning in something. Like person is insane. Again, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Chariot. These people are gonna have to be taken out of here some kind of way. Like I said, this is like somebody that been stuck in mobster mode for 100 years. Like, golly, man. You know what I'm saying? Or there's some machines on this earth that's stuck. It's a glitch or something, and not in a good way. Okay, we got this energy here. All right. Ugh. And then people send these songs like this, girl. We're gonna try to ignore that. Somebody talking about, oh, you don't want. This is like somebody keeping you in a, trying to keep some ruckus going on around you until you accept something. It's like, oh my God. Ugh. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mary Project. But I heard that this is all these people know how to do. I'm touching the cards like this because I'm just channeling from the cards. This is all they know how to do. If the sun starts rising, do this, throw salt on it. Do this, do that, do that. Try to get somebody to have sex with this person. Go do this, go do that, whatever this is. Okay. Um, People keep getting hurt too in a situation because your receptors are not, you're not getting the information from these people, so it's like a letdown. So people like, I don't even believe in God, or I don't believe in the Christ. And again, they signed up with the wrong people or something, and this is why you're feeling that. So this is what we here to do, okay? It's like a doctor checking up on something. Mostly people that, you know why. mm, you know why. These are also people that God warned us not to mix with, but people mix with them anyway. And then they thought something was going to work at the end of the day. And now they all coming to collect or coming to see what, and you're not in here. God said no, and you did it anyways. And so there's no magic in what you created. There's no nothing in what you created. You just created a whole bunch of empty space or something that, I don't know. There's nothing there because you tried to come here and bombard something and you had nothing when you came here. And then you tried to take something from people that had something here. It's something crazy like this, okay? Oh, somebody's like, oh, just remember us or don't forget about us. But it's like, who? These people didn't announce themselves when they came in. They didn't talk to you with respect. They didn't let you know, hey, I'm going to go ahead and do this to your body. Like, what if a doctor just came in the room and just start examining you? Just open up your legs and put the thing in there. They don't say, okay, honey, open up your legs. Okay, lift up your butt just a little bit. I'm going to, when you get when you get the little thing, okay? Nobody come in there and say this and that. Like, how dare you? You're not going to reduce my coming into my royalty as some me sitting in here in this messy room with this thing or whatever at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely not. Because the one thing about what God created and what we worked so hard before we got all these internet, all this other stuff took over like it did, stuff was still getting built without it. A lot of stuff, a lot of awesome things. But it's almost like if you get rid of AI or the internet or something like this, yeah, because these are not regular opportunities here either. As soon as you get rid of something like this, there could be beings that's tied to this. It's almost like this shit never even happened. It's almost like whoever these people is could be trying to, they led us into the future to get me into the future after missing out on 30 years of something or 40 or even more. And then they're about to go back to the past and relive it without, like, this is the only thing they could do because, I don't know, somebody messed up royally, like heavy, very heavily. They messed up really, really heavily. And whatever they're saying to you or me, they're more devastated and know what's going on and know what this actually really means and know what they did and they know what it means and you don't know what this means. They're just like a blip, but they think that they're so important. They may be, but I don't know if this is like how somebody comes in and erases your history or erases your family from you, or I don't know. All right, but somebody it's almost like they're like, we came back to test you again and you failed again. You're stupid. But these people act stupid. Actually, whatever this is, it could be illegal or it could be something that these people can be stopped from continuing to do because it's not suffice. But nobody's been able to articulate. Okay. Nobody's been able to articulate whatever this is to stop them. All right. Like this Lumi love energy, this person could have raped me or somebody else as a child in order to get this energy here as one of these Michelle energies, okay? And whatever they're powering the nation on is something. Oh, look at this. How that eye is looking over here. Whatever they're powering the nation on is very vile. You notice that they're not talking about, oh, celebrities doing this and that to children and raping and doing all this stuff to children. You notice how they're not talking about that, right? Because the real freaks that were doing this They've cleaned themselves off and think that they're going to get a new beginning or something like this instead of the Christ, or they're going to act as if they're Christ, and they're not going to be able to do so. Okay? Because even the ones that pierce me is going to go to hell, burning on fire. And they didn't use this for something good, they're done for. Okay? Yeah, there could be a lot of these people that live in this city or live in these towns here. Okay? Just like today, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me today. I was sitting in here and I was sitting in here, mm, and no, I was sitting in the car, and uh he called me and was like, "Oh, I got stuck down here. It's like an hour away or something like this." And I'm like, "Dude, man, um, what you mean? You didn't even put no more gas in my car right here. I don't have no cash. I don't got no card. I don't have nothing here. You didn't even leave nothing, whatever this is." And he's like, "Well, just do like this. Just come get me or something like this." And I'm just thinking like, why would you want? Why would you be at home? Why would you be at the store? Why would you lock your car? Why would you do this and that? And I just think about all this shit. And then so I was on my way or whatever. And I'm like, wait a minute, this sound crazy. Why would I? Now, if I get stuck over here and you get stuck over there, this shit don't even make no sense. And then I'm like, okay, I was feeling something like, something don't feel. You want me to go down there? And then I was like, okay, well, in my mind, I'm like, I know that whatever this is, I've been picking up on something like over in that area or in that vicinity, like haters or whatever that piled up over there from the old town or something like this. And I'm like, what if this ain't even who I think? What if this ain't even him? What if this is like the real him is gone and I'm gonna go down here and pick him up, and then these people gonna be doing something weird or something? And I didn't even think about like getting beat up or getting jumped, but I guess this could be um that could be this part here. Somebody trying to make somebody lose out on a star quality or something so that they can get beat up into a gang or something. So, but I was thinking about drugs in the car. I was thinking about somebody putting drugs in my car because I could hear somebody saying, "Yeah, that's how we always do," or something. Or, "Oh, I can't wait." People was like laughing and giggling. Like, I don't know. I was just looking at people and they're laughing and giggling. I was looking at this and whatever. And so I went, I was like, wait a minute. I was looking at somebody's video earlier and I'm like, where's your speaker cover? Cause I'll be looking at shit in the background. And then I was like, where's your speaker cover? And then when I was driving, I'm like, I don't feel right about this. So before I even cross over the border into Illinois, I'm like, I said, you know what? Let me call this child over here and tell this child to take these keys to, I gotta pee. I ain't about to be trying to make it down there or whatever like this. Just whatever. She could have gave me the gas money, but I just didn't want to do it. I just was feeling like I didn't want to do it. And it's funny because right when I got down to where I was about to turn off and sit and wait for her to and sit and say, no, I don't feel right or something like this. Somebody came on the TV thing and was like, oh, um girl, if somebody texts you or something like this, or they trying to come back towards you or something, don't say. But see, this person just went to work this morning. It's not like I was expecting like, you know somebody trying to come back towards somebody. This person was, and I kept on hearing and said, yeah, you should have said no. Get to see people be fucking around. You should have said no. And I'm thinking like, but then when I heard that, I said, you know what? Yeah, I think this is what I'm feeling or whatever. Let me go ahead and see if one of the girls can go do this real quick. Cause I even like 5 minutes after I left the house, I started to realize like, let me get one of the kids to do this. But I kept on seeing like visions in my head about people getting like canine dogs and um people getting, because I feel like people are sending me the minimal stupid things that I'm already seeing. They're supposed to be sending me higher messages, but they don't want to admit that they're not higher, that I might be having the higher consciousness, but they're all hovering over me and they're blocking me from reaching my highest consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Of something, because they left me behind, because something like this. It's something weird like that. So they be trying to warn me on these things that's already circulating through my membrane when I'm doing anything. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, whatever. And plus, it's almost like somebody prepping. They're moving up to try to sit with money. They still got street mentality, but they're moving up to where I'm advanced to, where God already lifted me up to, where God, there's no forward movement by foot, but that's where I'm supposed to be. You get what I'm saying? So you in my way. Somebody is in my way. And it's not even, it's like breathing the same air. We're not supposed to be breathing the same air quality. You knocking off the thing. So I'm already here. But these people are trying to come up here, but they acting like they over me, but it's fucking up the air quality of what I need. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm talking about. Mm-mm. It's not even like asking nobody for help. It's just identifying things. I like to identify stuff on my channel. You could do what you want to do with the information. Because I feel like somebody took a whole big mass ball of power that they were supposed to say, here, my child, and they just splashed it on a whole bunch of people. And now these people be sitting in their living rooms. They probably ain't got nothing to do. They probably just be sitting there petting kitty cats, 25 cats in their room. But they have some kind, it's like those kids in that one movie that got those superpowers. Okay. And they use their superpowers how they want. And if you want their superpowers, then you have to pay them. But I don't know if this most high person was supposed to be charged like that. So what did these people do? This they didn't give this person the finances that they need so they can contribute. So if they need, if they, that is the way the world is going. Okay, well, this person is loaded when they coming up in here. They could be able to pay for anybody to do anything. But somebody dispersed all this. They took the power from me, dispersed it to these people, took the money, disperse it to these people. And so again, in this, you have to pay your way through. If you need somebody to come get rid of a Jesus cannot, they're trying to act like by adding tech to it, they're trying to act like Jesus can't ward off an evil spirit, or oh, you just gonna sit around well, I would think that if the person feel like they don't feel like they in harm or nothing like this, if the energy is coming outside the house into the house, um I don't know. This is like somebody trying to create like a haunted house around you to have you run out of the house and do something. It's just the silliest thing. It's something that's very childish here. Okay. Yeah, we got the devil ain't burning somebody, but the devil can make something very comfortable as well. Okay. But again, somebody could really be a God energy where devils around you is not really the problem. It's bank tellers and hackers that are trying to test people that they shouldn't be tested in ways that they don't need to test them, because God already tested them in that way. And that's why God gave them to position or whatever. So it's like one of the movies where like a whole bunch of kids ended up getting some kind of superpowers. You were supposed to get yours. Somebody found yours and they gave it to somebody else. They still didn't give it to you. Okay. They still didn't give me my stuff. They could have lied to the court and said, I'm going to give it. But these children been able to run around and do all these criminal things for these higher end people. It's just, we just need to clear the whole thing out. It's just clear the whole, yeah, judgment is here. It's like clear the whole thing out, man. This could also be something like this where you could be the first person that somebody came out of hiding and they actually walked the earth with somebody. It's like an Enoch walking the earth with God. One of these masculines is acting like they Jesus or God or Christ, but there was Enoch and they was walking with me, which is God. And somebody could have tried to hurry up and make it to like superstardom, but they might be social media level. But to these people is more than that or something. Like their thinking is more than that. Also training me for a position that I don't want to have. I don't want to have this position. My position that I'm going to is higher than this. I don't want to have this one. Like these people's to clean up. The industry and beneath. This is not mine. Okay? It's not mine. So these people are under judgment here. This could also be somebody in a family unit already. Okay? Trying to hide this from, they're trying to hide something from God. Okay? So again, this is also, if God moves somebody and you was not supposed to mingle with these people or mix with these people, then they're coming back around trying to get a chance, and still the answer is no. Because I just think that there's something somebody's just not getting. It's a no. So you can hack all you want, but it's a no. And whatever is getting produced in 20 years, you're going to see that that's not worth nothing either. Because I told you, somebody is not like the rest of these people. Mm-hmm. Just not. Ten of Pentacles. Like that would be, even if I knew that some entity was trying to get me to I don't know, have sex or something like this. It's like, um, oh, I heard, what have you done for me lately? And somebody's like, oh, well, there's a price on it. No, but amongst deities or something, there's some kind of camaraderie, or there's something here that everybody thinks they can take from this one person and then try to kill them every time, that they don't do the same, they don't do each other like that. And so, like, if it was my turn, I would just wipe these people out. You understand? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles here. Like, only a fool is sitting here listening to what I'm thinking about my family or what I want in my future. The only thing you should take from this channel is that, hey guys, this is what I felt like happened to me. I'm excited for my next chapter in life. You know, I may be waiting for something gets. I'm trying to be patient with God and with myself, and I'm going into a new chapter or something of life. Like, I don't need you guys to be sending messages like, oh, the woman just want to sit there. She don't want to cook. No, I told you I don't want to cook for this motherfucker. And if you're trying to tell me that I'm stuck in a simulation and I got to keep the same flesh in front of me, and you just going to change out the people, you're going to change out the what am I about to say? You're going to change out the pineal gland in this person. And I'm supposed to think that this person is different and they still act the same. I'm not doing that. This is not how my people roll. That's not how my people roll. I can have anything in the world I want, and you trying to minimize what the fuck I can have as far as a male or a lover or a companion or somebody to work with. Like, that's not how this works. And that's how somebody's going to end up losing their fucking life. Scorpio or not, I will trample your motherfucking ass talking that shit. Again, even if this was some powerful deity or God energy, you gonna have to find you a body that look like what I'm interested in, and bring your ass down here and meet me at the coffee shop or something and bump into me. You see what I'm saying? If you cannot do that, leave me the fuck alone. Okay? Because I don't want nobody buzzing around me. And so, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You're not going to woo and haunt me and shit like this from the or even act like I'm okay. This is like some people leaving the planet. Is this person suffice? Who? I don't know. The person keep fading in and out. I don't even know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't date entities or something like this, nigga. Like, I don't know what this is. It's like somebody is doing something like this because I feel like they're trying to badger something. This is like what they think about, like the old gods and the new gods. Submit or die. Not with this one. This is the most high. Not with this one. That shit work with them other people. I don't know what you're gonna do. Yeah, somebody better run somebody they shit. I don't give a fuck about you coming on my channel and saying, oh, the person said something about Trick Daddy. Oh, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Well, to me, obviously, these people have been connected to me at some point in time in my life, and I don't see them the way that you see them. Maybe for a moment. Yeah, but you listen to what you call it. You listen to Shanita, Trina, Anita, Rashida. You listen to somebody. Yeah, these people gonna have to walk away from this because we got motherless child on here. But I told you, whoever this father is, strip these children from this mother. If they trying to say that, or if you're like the mother of this, or the mother of music, or the mother of somebody stripped you of all these things and clowned you in front of these people when it came to do this. Don't call me mother now. So yes, that's what you're gonna be. Okay, that's what some people is gonna be. This is like somebody kidnapped you from your land. You look like your clones all look alike, but somebody kidnapped from you from your land, and in your land they don't do it like this. But you look exactly like the girl that's from this land where they do it like this. But somebody was just being slick and being fucking greedy. Somebody was being slick and fucking greedy. They know that you don't know who the fuck these people is. Somebody's gonna have to walk away. Somebody was being sneaky and greedy, bitch. And you about to lose your fucking life, man. Somebody was being sneaky and fucking greedy. Five of Swords. somebody's a rapist, and you got them up there, or you putting them in that position because you like them, or the way they voice sound, you causing all kind of havoc and everything to happen on your people. You causing all kind of havoc to happen on your nation. You're not no king. You're not no none of that. You're not no none of that. You trying to sacrifice a child that's here for sure, that's staying, for a bitch that tried at her hand at magic 5 times already. You not the fucking one. You're not about to be the one when I'm the one. Bitch, this is the one that you siphoned from as a child to be the one, and you still ain't the one. You had to have a nigga around you or something to be the one. Somebody is immature. That's what this is. That's these are these childish people. Somebody child and they're brighter than this person, than this immature woman. Sit your motherfucking ass down. Somebody gonna have to sit the fuck down. No, I know why these people stay away and don't come near or something like this, or didn't come in and say like in the right way, like, oh yeah, you were right or something like this. Yeah, but the sun's still gonna shine. I feel like also this is not your. I'm not your child or something. I'm not your child. Uh, somebody is saying that that you or I am their child. No, it's not. This could also be something where this immature person try to bring you back as a child to get these developments from you again because they've been closed off. And it's like, no. Somebody's trying to bring in a cease and desist. You're gonna cease and desist your entire existence and your whole little new TV show and all that shit. I promise you. These people that was all great and everything at one point in time, these people about to be one-hit wonders. Yep, an Empress in reverse. I told you, this Empress in reverse think that they calling the shots about something. You're not the Empress. I don't give a fuck about what cities you run. You don't run this motherfucker right here. That's what. Yeah, I told you about to be burdened. Yeah. It says Lou and Me Essence. Somebody might get their from some man named Lou. I don't know. Lou Rawls. Like, ain't that somebody named like this? Lou Rawls and me. Okay? Sit the fuck down. In this season, you going to get your feelings hurt. I don't give a fuck what you know. You could know me from Mars, bitch, because I don't even know you because I've never been to Mars. But I'm pretty sure they took me to Mars and try to act like I was there or brainwash me or something like this while I was there or something like this. But I'm going to tell you one thing. In this season, what I'm doing right here, this ain't got shit to do with you. Just like y'all didn't want have nothing to do with me, you denied. Now, this right here. I only want to work with people that know what's up and they want to work with me and want to hear what the fuck I got to say. So it's something about people gonna try to take this and be feelings hurt. You said all that stuff about your family online. This ain't even take this. We ain't even in real existence right now. Can't y'all feel it? Can't y'all feel it? We ain't even in no real existence right now. They using the internet even to try, well, because this is a part of our life now, to try to get to the Christ or something because they can't get through it on a soul level. They can't get to the Christ or the Christos on a soul level. So they're trying to use the internet to bully. Okay. This is domestic abuse here. Right. So it's something like this, like yeah, something is over. Somebody wants you to be by their side, but it's a death to something. Something is over. Somebody already wrote this check. You cannot take none of this stuff personal, and you can't care about nobody taking nothing personal because most of these people are already on a frequency where they know the shit ain't personal, but they trying to take it personal so they can attack you. And these people gotta go because that means that they're jumping off their server. Like there's a technical difficulty with these people here. Okay, it is. Yeah, there could be an ending for a whole bunch of happy people. Or they're like, look at us. We hang out with our family. We laugh and everything. For what? There's deadness there. There's dead silence. There's cold death around most of these families and stuff that's trying to push this narrative as if this they still If you're not going through this stage, everybody's not going through this stage. You're phony. Some people is phony. That's why it's over. Everybody's like, okay, now act normal and play nice. What? Somebody that came up with a system of beating the system or something? Yeah. Mm-hmm. We got the lovers here in reverse. These people could have been working together, playing around, breaking up situations and relationships and all kind of stuff here. People could have died because of this. People could have died for this because of this. There's also entities that latch on to people and say, you really want revenge, don't you? You really want to do this, don't you? From what they did, you want to do this. And then they lure people off with those ideas that they're going to be able to get them to get revenge or something like this. I don't know. They do. All right. And then we got, let's see. There's also a soul on earth that want to be born with a loving family. There, it's like this little baby man baby is choosing me or something like this, but I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have to, and I can't. Again, there's a two of cups that's like this that's waiting for somebody that's waiting for me or somebody like this. All right. Um, there's somebody that is trying to go up. I'm trying to go up. We both trying to get up together. We supposed to meet up there or something like this. That's how I'm seeing it here. And like my channel from the beginning, y'all know when we was on our little twin flame, whatever like this, you got to go back to them videos to hear that shit again. But this was always about that. Somebody was just being too much of a giving person, giving to the wrong people. It was always about that. And whatever was built with me having these finances and this positions and everything, and this person too, and being able to teach each other something, it was supposed to raise us up because something is something we sustain that other people didn't have to sustain on the earth. And then in tune, whatever that cyclone or whatever was going to create, it was going to bring back something, a heartbeat or something, and then it was going to shower down on the nations. But they didn't want this. Remember, whoever these people is, they didn't want this. Okay. They wanted to ruin it, and they could have by ending this person's life and then also giving two other people some type of thing here. This could also be the situation where that Aunt D or whatever is people think that this person is sacrificing this person. Like people, I ain't gonna talk about it. Because remember, there was a girl with the awakening in the reverse, and there was a dude with a star on the back of his head that seemed like he was of the light that was having sex or plugging into this girl's energy. I don't know. I was just getting something kind of disturbing. It kind of brought me back to that energy of somebody like, oh, so you can live again. Da 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 da. And I just don't think so, because I was thinking somebody had so much time to. I don't know. Somebody could just, like I said, sacrifice people on paperwork over and over again for somebody to live. But the person keep on, whoever this is that's claiming that they're doing it for you, they're not doing it for you. This person has, say that something that looked like you show up in Hollywood. That's not you. That's that person that doing this. They're doing this for themselves to live several different lives. And again, the thing is, if this is your mother or a sister or something like this, or an aunt, this man taught your husband or your wife, is the one that showed them, that was your other companion. They showed them how to do whatever this is to you. They're saying one thing with their mouth, oh, for you could live again, but it's really living stagnancy until you want to kill yourself or something like this because you don't want to be in control by this thing or whatever this is. That's really what this is. Okay? It's really what it is. Somebody wants you to fear them or be so tormented, realizing that you keep waking up, whatever, in this person that shouldn't be able to do this to you is doing it to you. Um, and it's just like ill, and this person is grosser and you can see now the soul, what they used to have as a soul is just old dead bones and baby screams and souls, and it's just exuding out of this person's mouth and eyes and everything, and you don't have nothing to do but want to blast this person in their forehead or something like this, and all the people that thought like this person and moved them out of the way. Because I think that this Lumi energy could also be a Nina something splice or something. So this is what this probably is too. That this Nina energy or one of these Ninas, the one that I seen that one day, I was seeing Little Richard because I seen my play sister Nina and she looked like Little Richard one day. Her makeup, her face shape, everything. But then a couple months later, then they said that she passed away. But she looked so different when I seen her. She just looked so different. Her face looks so different. She kind of looked like, Little Richard or whatever. But it made me think about Maurice a little bit. But I don't know if he ever really looked like that. But these are the people that keep hogging up the scene. You don't even know that in front of your face, you done seen Michael Jackson as at least 20 different famous people. You done seen Prince as 20 different fucking famous people. My mom been like 20 or 30 fucking famous people. These people have been 20 or 30 famous people. Famous, world famous. You know the names. And I done came to put a fucking stop to it. You using up other people's dime or something like this. It's a no. It's a no. It's a absolutely fucking absolutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. That's the knot. That's so tight. That is about to be wrapped around each and every single one of your fucking necks if you keep on playing with me. That's the knot. Your fucking credentials don't got nothing to do with me looking at you any old kind of way. I don't give a fuck if you was a star, if you was a pig, if you was a whatever the fuck you is. You heard me? Keep on wasting your time taking yourself out to them boats and dropping pieces of me or somebody else in the ocean or something. They're going to come right back. Stupid. Somebody is retarded as hell. It's like somebody didn't give you the chance. Well, mom, why you do this? Don't worry about it. Then one day you figure out, well, you doing that, bitch. You ain't never had to do that before. Then you know God really is with me. You know what I'm saying? You was doing that because you wanted to do that or something like this. You got death in reverse. That's why I said somebody keep trying to say that somebody dead. They're not. Somebody wants you to sign up with them, or they're so used to getting their way. Everybody falls for this trap. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody wasn't a Christ. This is somebody that they just gonna die in the inside and on the outside and run and hide their face because they're gonna have to face up to the fact that you knew that this person was whatever this was all this time, and you kept on doing this to this person. So you could be in control of them at all aspects of them. This is somebody could have did this to you 13 times, 13 life cycles. And this is the first time where you almost was able to get your head out. Right? It's something like that. Mm-hmm. And now all this got to go back now since it's been identified here. So somebody could have you with an immature woman with a child here. Or there's an immature woman with a child here. They're trying to reincarnate me with all of the gifts and everything instead of saying sorry themselves or just stepping down here. This could be somebody that's also mentally retarded or something like this. I don't know if they were like that, if they were made that way or what. Or this is the person that kidnapped somebody when they was a child. Chariot in reverse, Four of Pentacles with these bad sons. Somebody kidnapped this child. It looked like from the palace. Somebody kidnapped a child from the palace. Seven of Wands. And then they could have trapped this child or made some kind of contraption here. So I heard something earlier, in a song or something say, I'm the reason why you can't leave here. But that's not true. It's money. It's the fact that these people stole this money that you can't that you can't leave here. Yeah, that's what they think. This person also sleeps with men. that sleep with somebody else or sleep with men that sleep with me or something like this, okay? And they're not supposed to be getting anything. Yeah, somebody's about to be out in the cold. They got to take this skeleton key. Oh man, it's like I came here to free all the sons that deserve to be the righteous ones, that even if they had to come in and try to touch my coattail, they did not harm me or they did not do something violating or try to whatever, or they tried to stop other men from exposing the ritual or something like this. If it could be something that could be, these are the men that I came here, and the people, mainly men first, and then other people to save them from whatever this is here. These bitches. You understand? Justice in reverse. That's what the Queen of Wands is. She don't just want to have sex with men. She cares about the men that have the wand. King of Wands. And we got the Hierophant in reverse. Somebody doesn't understand that without being nasty and slutty and disrespectful and disgusting and degrading. Like when people have tact about whatever they do. Maybe somebody feel like you should, but no, but if they was your friends, your real friends, it shouldn't be a problem today, yesterday, or whatever, and you never did nothing wrong to them. It shouldn't be a time today or up where they should have been able to go against you. No, somebody purposely put plants around somebody, and maybe you expose some of your things like, girl, I was kicking with this person, everything, and they put this on the World Wide Web for everybody to hear. And you could notice these friends, you might talk to them about your stuff. They talk to you about your stuff too, or you've seen stuff, or you've been over their house longer for more amount of hours and stuff like this. So you've seen how their household goes. So whatever they're recording on you is recording on them too, right? Okay. So somebody could have been like you go talk to somebody like, girl, I don't know, I met this guy at work or something, and he's been trying to talk, and me and Bob have been getting into it, and I don't know, he touched my hand the other day, I was like this, and then girl, I don't know, we kissed in the car, or something like this, like, oh my God, I don't know what to do, I'm in a relationship or I'm married or something like this. And somebody could have you know like exploited your private conversations or something. And this is somebody like, see, don't tell people next time, don't tell people your business or something. But it's like, no, bitch. Next time, don't plant people around me that you put there so they can get my business and bring it to you and exploit me. The child just thinking they having a regular childhood or something. I guess also they want a person, they trying to do an experiment to bring somebody back where all those things about that gave somebody the soul feeling is not there. They want you to come back as like a cold skin, I don't know, person or something like this. I don't know. And it's a no. I don't want you to come back. I want these people to be locked in the pits of hell until judgment day. And we could put it off for a little bit, probably have some nice times and everything like this before we dig them back up out of there and then go ahead and judge them as a nation, you know, like that. And it should be double dose of pain and suffering, because if they measure what you did to your friend behind their back and what your friend did behind your back, if you was a good friend to this person, the pain should be double, triple fold. I said your friends. Hmm. I will not be bullied, because I promise you, most of my day I'm sitting here. Y'all get on my damn nerves when I'm on this video. But I promise you, I sit on that couch and y'all be thinking, I don't know what you think I'm thinking about, but sometimes it's nothing and it feel good. I might even be observing a lot of stuff in my bones and stuff like this. And this could be why I'm having a little bit of pain in my arms and stuff like this, because it's a different way of absorbing the impact of whatever people are sending over here. But these people don't think like that. They only think one way or something like this. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to pass the ball or something like this. And somebody sees that somebody's not a square. So these could be people bullying you to see if you just jump off at the, I don't know what this is, okay? But somebody can't kick somebody down. Somebody's already in something. They could have been born in this, okay? Presidency, they can't push this person down. They already in, okay? I don't know if somebody trying to hurry up and claim this, but it's like, no, 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 no. This don't even feel right. Even if somebody offered it to me, I don't know what that feel like. This shit feel way disrespectful. Cause I feel like if this was just like this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Why you looking at me like this? If you thought this was gonna be your plan, I should have been out of here 4, 5, 6 years ago, something like this. Something don't sound right. Something don't sound right. Hmm. Hold on. Ooh wee.